AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe. Solid, very solid.
I really wish we could have watched that live.
Yeah. The live reaction to that would have been solid because I like how we played. I like how we played tonight. I do.
Hey,
Intro
Mo,
us the right way. Intro us the right way, OG.
No, hold on, because I gotta throw Fabian under the bus. I got to. Everybody thought it was a live.
Every time he's not here.
No, because everybody thought it was a live reaction today.
Oh, they did.
So you gotta
sorry to the people.
Right.
Sorry
so people figured 7:30. So we made a mistake. It wasn't a live reaction today. We was gonna go live after the game. Look at Mo. She said I'm on your head.
Look at Mo. Look at what up, Mo?
Listen,
everybody, what up?
I'm going 6'9" route. It was Fabian.
You see, he's a rat. You see this rat?
It was Fabian, y'all. But all jokes aside, we apologize. Just made a mistake. You see, still AllBall reaction is up to instead of Knicks Rehab. So just a little minor mistake, but appreciate y'all. Love that y'all here in the building.
Chill, Drew. Chill, Drew. Drew said we get a little money, niggas start tripping. Chill, Drew. Just be cool, daddy-o.
I'm just saying, man. Listen.
Just be cool.
Drew, that's gonna be my walkout theme. Money. Listen, I'm telling you. But big shout out to the best chat on YouTube. All the beautiful, lovely, sexy, extravagant, exquisite, elegant ladies in the building. I'm gonna just shout y'all out now. Mo, Rhonda Flores, Darlene Bryant, Tori B, Cherokee, Amari Green, Nick's House Tatted Mommy. Who am I missing? I'm missing somebody.
Rhonda Flores.
I said Rhonda Flores. Tiger
Amari
Girl. So
Green.
I said them all. Them all. Yes. If I missed your name, my apologies.
Shout out to all the ladies of AllBall TV. Shout out to all our guys in AllBall TVs. Michael Jesse, Michael James in the spot. Kev Boogie in the spot. K. Dot, what up? Nostalgic Nick, what up? East Blue Drew, what up? Trapped in the 90s, what up?
This is what I love to see. As soon as we jump on live, that thing shoot up to almost 200, right?
Love it,
First and foremost, Flea, before we get to me and you, we hope the chat is doing well. We hope everybody's doing okay. Hope everybody's being safe out there. Flea, before we get started, how you doing? How was your day today?
Yo, I'm going to be honest. If anybody's watching today, I had a rough-ass day today. So I'm very, very happy to sit down, watch the Knicks, be here with OG and my OG. Let me put that in front because I coined him that. I hope y'all niggas understand. Y'all be running around calling him OG. Go back into the archives.
It's a fact.
I coined that. Fact? Fact? Okay. Fact. Nah. But I'm good, bro. I'm happy to see you. I'm happy to be here. Good Nick win tonight. Peace to everybody in the chat.
Yes, sir. Always good to see you, my brother. Big.
How you feeling?
Listen, in the words of the great Ice Cube, today was a good day. The Knicks, great win on the road, and at the same damn time, the Detroit Pistons are looking like they're losing their mojo. They lost tonight to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Nah, I ain't keeping quiet, man. Fuck that. You can keep quiet. I see it. Before we react to Knicks beating the Toronto Raptors, I haven't seen the Detroit Pistons fans in a while. Are y'all okay out there?
Quiet. It's quiet.
No.
They was in the chat trying to debo, trying to bully niggas. Where are these niggas at? Where y'all at?
Flea, in all seriousness, yeah, that was nice. Yeah, see, listen, we grade everything up here.
You give props.
Flea, in all seriousness, I'm a little concerned. So if any of y'all know any of the Detroit Pistons fans, please check on them. Make sure they're doing okay. Because it seems like while they are starting to do this, we are starting to do this. Fleet tonight, big game on the road against a good team. Let's not act like the Toronto Raptors ain't shit. They've been having a good season so far. Right now, Knicks defeat the Toronto Raptors on the road. 95-111, semi-blowout, 16-point win by the Knicks. Like I said, against the Toronto Raptors on the road. Flea, let's get right to it. Tell me your thoughts on the game tonight. And before you talk about that, how important in your mind, chat, also hit that like button. I want y'all to respond to this as well. Flea, how important for you was tonight's game against the Toronto Raptors on the road?
Big win tonight for the New York Knicks. I think this was an important win tonight, especially being that all games down the stretch are important. We in the dogfight in the standings. We in the dogfight in the standings with the Celtics. Obviously, we some games behind the Pistons, and then the Cavs are right on our heels. So every game is important for seeding and for home court advantage in the first round or all that. So to come on the road, continue to own the Raptors. This is probably the 11th or 12th win in a row against the Raptors. We own them niggas right now. They don't have nothing for us, whether that's in Toronto or in the Garden. We continue to kick up on them. I was just impressed with how we finished the game tonight. Like throughout the game, we went on runs. They went on runs. I thought it was a hell of a game to watch just from a basketball perspective. They had guys that was playing well. B.I. had a good game. R.J. Barrett down the stretch was playing well. So for me, I thought it was a good game. But for us to go down the stretch and just make winning play after winning play after winning play, Brunson comes in the game and is our closer. We watched Cat have an amazing game for me, just in terms of aggression, getting him started early. He had double-figure field goal attempts in the first half. He had 10 shot attempts in the first half. I love that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody played their role well. OG Anunoby was great in that first half. Obviously, Josh Hart, the Swiss Army knife. Landry Shamet came off the bench, was hitting shots. I thought Mo Diawara he was out there playing well. I thought Mo had a little too much dip on his chip. He had to calm down, had a couple turnovers, but Alvarado was excellent for us. He led us in plus minus tonight. Just everybody contributed tonight. Everybody was in double figures. Mikal Bridges played well down the stretch. I thought it was our defense, really. Our defense was continuing to turn them over and get easy shots in transition, get a lot of layups, get a lot of dunks. I just was impressed with how we ended that game. We was up by 2, 95-93.
Yeah,
and from then on,
it was close.
From then on, it was straps. From then on, I think they scored maybe 2 points. Like I said, 95-93, they only scored 2 more points. And we just, put our foot on their neck. So the defense was stout tonight. Everybody played great defense tonight. I was impressed, OG. How was you feeling?
Just real quick, big shout out at Sean right now.
Our guy.
Yes, thank you for your $2. Raptors haven't beat us since we traded RJ and Quickly.
Fact.
Yeah. I mean, but that still doesn't take away, they're a good, solid basketball team. And it did get a little scary, right? Because I almost had deja vu reminiscent of how some games we just lose the lead and just some dumb shit happen. But Flea, before we go, let's read some of these stats real quick. So
read them off real
right.
quick.
So for the teams, yeah. Just let me know. Am I good up here? Let me know. Am I good up here in chat? How was my Wi-Fi? How was the sound? Thumbs up. Give me a Josh Hart. Is the sound? Is the visual good? I need to know. Let's read off some of these stats. I'm gonna read off the team stats first. Thank you. So the Knicks, from the field, shot 56%, 46 for 81, 56%. I don't care what Toronto shot. Toronto could kiss my ass, right? The Knicks from 3-point was 34.5%, 10 for 30. Free throws, 9 for 12, 75%. Rebounds, we damn near doubled them, 28 to our 43. We had 6 offensive rebounds. We had 37 defensive rebounds. This is huge right here, y'all. 32 assists, 4 blocks, 10 steals. We had 16 turnovers. That's a lot, right? But we committed, we got 17 points off of their turnovers, 17 points fast breaks, 52 points in the paint. For me, big win. Big win. Big win. I told you, I think at this point, every game counts. As we see, Cleveland is on our neck. Cleveland is on our heels. So I think tonight was a huge win, especially Flea being on the road. Like I said, we're starting to be able to win home games. We also starting to be able to keep our leads and extend the leads. Let's get to some of these player stats. Josh Hart, 12 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists. OG, 15 points, 5 rebounds. Karl Anthony Towns Flea with another double-double. 21 and 12.
Leads the league.
21 and 12. Mikal Bridges, 11 points. Brunson with his 7th double-double of the season. 26 points and 10 assists. Diarra, 8 points. Shaman, 12 points. So Flea, just a balanced attack.
Wait, hold on.
Talk to me.
10 rebounds from Mitchell Robinson. Get it off the rim, nigga.
Ooh.
Great job, Mitch.
So
10 rebounds tonight, yeah, Big Mitch.
Yeah. So Flea, you know, this was a big win. It was a balanced offense. I love how we look offensively. There was a couple times where Brunson got on my nerves a little bit, maybe like 4 or 5 times, where it looked like he tried to play hero ball just a little bit, right? He forced it, but tonight was a big win. I don't care what nobody says. We got to start getting our confidence up, getting our chemistry together, and really settling into playing smart, high-level basketball on both ends of the floor, because by the time we know it, the playoffs will be here. And in my opinion, no matter who we play, is going to be a tough series. We can play Cleveland, we can play Toronto, we can play Philly, and we can play Orlando. Ain't nothing sweet, Flea. So for me, we have to continue to just keep up with these bad habits. Flea, that's my son. Go ahead and pick up. Let me pick up this real quick.
Yep. So I totally agree with OG. We got to continue this pace. 3-game win streak for the New York Knicks. Big win against the Toronto Raptors tonight. We are now 40-22 standings, third in the Eastern Conference. So I just love the position we putting ourselves in. We got Cleveland on our heels right now. Toronto is right in pace. They're in 5th, and Philly is in 6th. And apparently San Antonio is kicking their ass tonight. What's the score of that Philly-San Antonio game? Currently it's 115-78. San Antonio is up big on Philly right now. So, again, the Knicks got to just continue to get wins, man. Again, I thought tonight we played big. We played physical, jumping in passing lanes, playing defense, just doing all the dirty work down the stretch of that game. They made it a game. Quickly started to come alive. RJ Barrett started to hit some shots. I started to get real frustrated. You got to jump in, jump out. I got real frustrated with us not being able to get stops when RJ and Quickly, and then obviously B.I. Was having his way with us. But again, weather the storm, defensive rebound, play for each other. Like I'm watching the Knicks for the first time actually fly around on it was insane how aggressive the Knicks were on defense tonight. And we was matching their aggression as well, because the Toronto Raptors were really trying to bring it to us on the defensive end. And I thought they matched us tonight. And down the stretch, they just couldn't handle it. I'm watching the Toronto Raptors just run out of gas. Once the shots stopped falling, they couldn't get offensive rebounds. They couldn't get in their stuff. And we was turning them over. and just getting easy baskets. So I thought tonight was how we should be playing going forward. You could see us starting to mesh, right? We overreacted all year long, as Knicks fans are supposed to do. Supposed to. I don't care what nobody says. That was what we were supposed to do. Because now down the stretch, we want to see this type of basketball. We want to see them play at this level. I'm seeing guys smiling, having fun, high-fiving, helping each other up. I'm looking at the bench. I'm watching Jordan Clarkson, who's not in the rotation right now, get up off the bench, hand clapping, laughing, smiling. Huck is up. Kolick is up. Everybody is up. Like, I like the energy right now. We got to continue that type of energy. Everybody's playing for each other. Everybody looks like they're contributing. I think they said this is the 5th game in a row or something like that the starting 5 is in double figures. I'll take that. I'll take that. And we D'ing the fuck up. Yo, OG, this is the type of basketball that we supposed to be playing. This is the type of basketball that teams should be afraid of us in the playoffs. Like, I love this. I love what everybody did tonight.
Yeah, and that's a great point, right? And that's what drives us crazy as Knicks fans, because we see the potential, right? So when we all argue, when I'm up here, saying we're championship contention, when we look like this and you see the landscape of the league today, like, I have to be honest, Flea, only because OKC are defending champs, to me, there's no clear-cut number 1 team. I'm not sold on Denver. You see what we did to San Antonio, right? Like you say, Flea, what the fuck has Detroit did for us to be going berserk when they just went from losing in the first round and now they're going to win a championship, right? Boston doesn't have Tatum. Cleveland is Cleveland. So, for me, this is what makes it frustrating, because it's like right now we have an opportunity to do something real special. And to watch us the last 2 games go against San Antonio and then now on the road against Toronto and just see the effort, right? The balanced offense, just the attack on defense, right? It's beautiful to watch. And now to see Brunson in his element, right? To watch him now knock down big shots. But Flea, let's talk about Cat for a bit. We all know a little over a month ago, Cat was getting a lot of smoke, right?
Sure.
And now lately, I have to ask you, lately he hasn't been committing any silly fouls. He doesn't look like
defense.
Right. I was about to go there. He doesn't look like a liability on defense. Please, Flea, tell me how impressed you are with Karl Anthony Towns lately. Let's just say maybe the last 5 to 10 games. How impressed are you with Cat?
I mean, Cat's figured out how to adjust amongst what's going on around him with guys just being confident with shooting the ball. Like, I understand that they're not going to look for him, but tonight and the last couple nights, they've been looking for him. Like I said, I threw it in the chat. They went on. I saw 2 pick and rolls he did with Brunson that I was like, you can go to this. You can go to this. This works. This works, man. Especially against this team, this works. I thought he was super aggressive. Again, he continues to rebound the basketball. Like, you can't be soft and not rebound and rebound the basketball. The two don't go together for me. You can't defensive rebound. You can't bang down there. You can't be on the glass and be called soft at the same time. So I like what he's continued to do. Right, he was aggressive tonight. We got at him early. Like I said, 10 field goal attempts in the first half. Got it rolling early. So for me, just continue to do this because he's been hooping. He's been taking advantage of all his matchups. And then he helped us close tonight. That's the part that I love. He helped us close tonight. Brunson was big, came into the fourth quarter, had like 9 points in the fourth quarter. But Cat hit some big shots down the stretch of that game. Got some big rebounds. You talk about the big rebounds. He got some big rebounds down the stretch of this game to solidify defensive stops. Like I thought Cat was amazing tonight for us. and it's just spilling over. It just seems like it's contagious to everybody else on the team. So I thought he was great for tonight.
So just to read a stat, so field goals, Brunson had 22. Karl Anthony Towns was second with 17. The next close person is Shamet with 11. And then you have Hart at 7, OG at 6, Bridges at 7, right? Diawara at 6, Alvarado at 4. I'm impressed with Karl Anthony Towns, not only for his basketball play, but just being a professional on the basketball court, off and on the basketball court.
For sure.
For what he's been going through from us as crazy Knicks fans, right? And for him to just not let it affect him to the point where, of course, you're not going to play perfect games every game, right? You're going to struggle. No one's ever had a perfect season, right? Michael Jordan, Kobe, LeBron have all scored under 15 or under 10 points a game in their career, right? So let's not act like we have a perfect player. I'm impressed with Cat, man, because he's constantly trying to force the chemistry. He's trying to make it work, Flea. And tonight, I love that it was a legit 1-2 punch. Yeah, we know Brunson is the guy. He's supposed to get the most field goals. But Cat was right there behind him, right? And we watch guys look for him. Like I said, it seems like at times Brunson don't want to pass to him, but you alluded, Flea. Twice they ran some plays, right, together. So I got to give Cat kudos for one, being a professional, for two, being the best rebounder in the game and having the most double-doubles in the league. We all can agree, no matter how we feel about Cat, we all agree with one thing, Flea. He is the reason we're going to either win a championship or not. That's what he was brought here for. He was the difference maker. He was the guy to get us over the hump. So to watch Cat play great basketball lately at the right time, Flea, I got to ask you, are we playing great basketball on both ends of the floor at the right time, so close to being to the playoffs?
Perfect timing. Like, this is perfect timing, right? I'm impatient. You impatient. We want them to play perfect basketball throughout the season. And it don't work like that. We know it doesn't work like that. But we're fanatical fans. We're outrageous. We're insane. And we just here for along for the ride. Emotions all over the place. But guess what? We're going to be right here. I think this is the perfect time for us to be playing great basketball, especially on the defensive end. When you start to gel and get on that string on the defensive end, that's huge. A lot of times now, for the first time ever, I'm starting to see the Knicks have the low man. The guy right there at the rim when defense breaks down and the guy gets to the rim, somebody is there. Finally, right? Mitch is there. Cat, when you're out there, you're there now. OG, there when you need to be. Mikal Bridges, if you ever have to be the low man, you're there. Like, guys be there. A lot of times we just wasn't there and guys was getting open layups, dunks, just freeway to the rim. Right. I just like the fact that we locking in right now on playing defense, man. It's impressive. It's impressive. If you just go look, and if the people that love the numbers and love the nerdy shit, go look at the defensive numbers for the last month and a half or 2 months. The Knicks have been at the top. At the top. The Toronto Raptors have been a top 10 defense all season long.
Yes.
All year long. And we brought it to them tonight at their crib.
Yes.
Brought it right to them tonight at their house.
Hey, Flea, that's a great point, because what people are going to try to do, they're going to try to poo-poo this win, right? They're going to try to act like it doesn't mean anything because it's the Toronto Raptors. But like you said, Flea, a good basketball team, right? Yeah. Top 6, top 7 seed. They have, a good team. So for me, this was a huge win. But I'm going to tell you what I love tonight, mostly. The confidence. Diawara, Shaman. Now, at times, Flea, them niggas need to slow down, right? It was my
dog Shaman was green light, boy. I was like, hold on, Landry. Keep a cool booty, baby.
Right. So, right. So, the gift and the curse with that is it makes you a threat on the basketball court. And you're not going to win a championship, Flea, if you have 5 men on the court and there's only 2 threats, right? But now when you put 4 or 5 guys out there that you have to defend, the only guy you may not have to defend when is on the court with us is Mitchell Robinson. Everybody else, you got to defend. And if Lord have mercy, they catch on fire.
You have to defend him to try to keep him off the glass, right? You actually almost have to try
to
like,
Flea,
you know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
a great.
He's such a threat.
That's his. But that's a great point. That's his offense.
Yeah,
that's his offense.
Yeah, like
keeping
him off the glass. Have at it.
Right. So that's what I like tonight. I like the confidence. And yes, I like Clarkson on the bench standing up, clapping, cheering his team on. Right. I really think at this point we're playing great basketball, and I think between now and the playoffs, no more blowouts. Is how you compete. Is how you lose. Right. So no matter who we play at this point, yes, a win is great. But if we can play consistent, smart, high-level basketball, you deal with the consequences, Flea. If we lose to a Clippers, a Denver, or OKC, whoever it is, as long as we lose playing smart, high-level basketball and we don't look like a goddamn biddy team, that's what I worry about. So for me, tonight was huge because tonight could have been one of those games where we definitely could have lost. And Flea, tell me how you felt when Toronto climbed back, because at one point we went up 13 or 14, and I said, oh, yeah, it's a wrap. And then Toronto started climbing back, and they cut it to 2 points. Please, tell me what you were thinking at that moment when they cut it to 2.
So in moments like that, right, in the third quarter, right, we always talk about third quarters, right? And I thought we finished the third quarter pretty decently. There was some times that I felt like Jose Alvarado could have got off the basketball. Jose will dribble the air out the basketball, but for some reason, he always makes that last-minute decision that looks good. But yes, we got into a position where we were up. They went on this crazy like 8-0 run, and like I'll back to what I said. We were up 95-93, and I'm like, yo, what are we going to do right now? What are we going to do? And for me, I was confident because I watched us the entire game. I watched how we played, the confidence that we played with, how we were playing together, smart decisions, and how well we played on the defensive end. I wasn't very nervous about going down the stretch of that game because we were making smart plays. We were making smart basketball decisions. Yes, they started hitting shots, right? B.I. got hurt. B.I. was killing us. He got hurt at some point. I don't know if y'all saw it, but he hurt his wrist, and he kind of cooled off. And then RJ starts getting it going. And then IQ starts getting it going. Right? And these guys start getting confidence. And for me, we shut the water off. And I was cool because you bring our closer in the game and our 2 best players close the game out. So for me, I wasn't very nervous. I was just very impressed with how we finished the game.
I'm not going to lie. I got a little nervous and I really said, here we go. Right? I wasn't nervous that we wasn't going to win the game. I was just nervous that, okay, we about to make it a game. And when you get to that, somebody could get injured. It's just, we have bad luck. But hold on, Flea. Let's ask the real question. Are you starting to trust Mike Brown a little bit? Slow down. Chat.
I was gonna say something the other day.
Hold on, let it simmer.
I was gonna say something yesterday, the other day.
Let it.
I was gonna say something offline. Offline, I was gonna say something, but go ahead. Let me hear you.
Let it simmer. Remember, oxtails, certain food take a while.
Yeah, you gotta let that shit simmer. I got it.
Hey, chat, get your asses in this question. Flea, I gotta ask you, because you've been so on point with this. I know it's only been 2 games, and we spoke highly of him a while ago, and then a week or 2 later, we's ready to Spurs, Toronto. The chemistry, the flow on the offense, attack and defense. Are you starting to trust Mike Brown a little bit, or he still has a way to go?
Yo, I'm gonna keep it up. I'm gonna keep it so tall so tall with you, OG. I'm going to keep it so tall. I don't trust this nigga as far as I could throw him still. Fuck is you talking about? I don't trust this nigga as far as I could throw him. And that's a big boy. No, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Are you shitting me? Not yet, baby. Let's slow down. The Knicks priorities and the Knicks goals are deep playoff runs and potential championship. That's what we were coming off of from our last year run. That's what we were coming off of. So am I confident now in the type of basketball we're playing right now? For sure. I'll be lying to you if I said I wasn't. I like what we're doing. I like the fact that he has the ability to go super deep into our bench. He's grabbing and he don't even know his rotations, but he got the luxury of just going into the cupboard and seeing what the fuck is in here that's gonna make the meal a little better. He has that luxury right now because guys are playing well, but I need to see it in the playoffs. I need to see it 7-game series. I need to see you outduel JB Bickerstaff. I need to see you outduel Kenny Atkinson. I need to see you outduel Joe Mazzulla. I need to see you outduel them type of niggas. I need to see you outduel Nick Nurse. If you got to go up against Nick Nurse, how are you going to make adjustments against a championship level coach? Call it what you want. Nick Nurse won a chip, right?
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I like the basketball that we playing right now, but I'm going to slow down on the I love Mike Brown. I like the way he's coaching us right now, though, OG. For sure. Jury's still out.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. And me and you never agree. But
no,
but on this one, I have to agree with you because yes, these are two games that I think we played very well, right? This is probably some of the best basketball we've played. Now, of course, we've had games or stretches where we play well, but to play against a San Antonio, right, and now a Toronto, and like you said, the timing, after everybody was just so down on the team. But I agree with you. I think the jury is still out, and what you said is 100% correct. We have to watch Mike Brown before we trust him or somewhat believe in him. You have to outcoach one of these coaches in the playoffs. I agree, Flea, because it's going to be a dogfight, no matter who we play. If we play Toronto in the first round, that's not going to be a sweep. This is a good team, right? And
bring it every game.
Exactly, and we all know teams love to play against the Knicks. They love to show out against the Knicks. So sure. I agree, Flea. Mike Brown has yet to outcoach a great coach. Let's be honest. Saying they got a young coach, you don't expect, right? But like you said, look at what the Pacers does against us with a Carlisle, right?
If you see Carlisle in the playoffs, and that's your guy, they was assistant coaches with each other, coming up together. Like, yeah, that shit. Can you outcoach him, right? Yes. Because adjustments are gonna matter. We talking about it right now, and I seen somebody in the comments say, I don't know if it was K-Dot or it was Nostalgic Nick. My fault if I mess it up, fellas. But somebody in the comments said Mike Brown don't even really know what he's doing with the rotations, and I fully agree because guess what? In the playoffs, that's gonna matter. The timing of when you put Diawara in a crucial game 2, down 5 in the third quarter. The timing of how you get Jose Alvarado in and out of rotations against a Boston, right? Like the timing of certain things and in certain players in certain situations, that's gonna matter. You can't roll the dice like Mike Brown is doing right now with just playing guys and not knowing the rotations. That's what the playoffs is, right, OG? Rotations start to dwindle down, and you got to get a set rotation on who you going to trust and who the fuck you can.
Yes. Big shout out at Brooklyn PG 102. Thank you for your $5. You get a little shimmy shake. What's good, fellas? I have a question because I want to know if I'm bugging. Is Towns playing better defense or am I bugging out? Hey, Brooklyn PG 102. We just discussed this a little while ago. You're not bugging out. He's actually playing solid defense. Like,
I would agree.
Yeah, for me, you're not bugging it. Thank you for the $5. That was
Yes,
a great
sir. Appreciate
question.
it.
Right. Flea, that was a great question. And if you feel like it, and I'll respond first and you can respond after. Karl Anthony Towns, when he's able to stay on the court, not be in foul trouble, and not be a liability on defense, I think that's what pushes us up to championship level style basketball. How do you feel about that? Because remember what Raymond Felton said, right? He played in the NBA. He played at a high level. Was a great college player, right? Had a great career.
Had a great
Every
NBA career.
right? Great NBA career. Everybody knows this. The center is supposed to anchor the defense, right? That's what Raymond Felton said. And when you really think about it, a lot of great NBA teams, a lot of championship teams, they always had a big man that can defend, right? Whether they can score or not, they can defend. If Karl Anthony Towns can not become a liability on defense, Flea, does that change your mind, making us championship contention?
I think if he plays at the best of his ability, he's one of the best players in the league, not just centers. We all know that. Like, if he plays at the best of his ability and now he adds on playing defense, because we know we can go back to moments. Karl got moments. The series against Denver, we all go back to that, and how him and Gobert took turns, giving Joker problems on the defensive end. Like, there's moments that we could go back to with Karl Anthony Towns having a semblance of an IQ on the defensive end. We're not asking you to be Hakeem Olajuwon. We're not asking you to be Ben Wallace or Dikembe Mutombo or Alonzo Mourning. We're not asking you to be that level defender. But what we ask you to do is defend the rim, be there when you got to be the low man, be in great position, play with your feet and not your hands all the time. Right? That's all we asking you to do. Just be competent. Because a lot of time, we could find highlights and reels of him just being out there, just looking around, like not knowing where he at.
Hey, hold on. Hey, chat. I'm gonna ask him again because he ducking the question and he talking in circles. Yeah. Listen. The smartest guy in the room. Cut it out.
Nah.
Chat.
Nah.
No.
That's what niggas be mad. Niggas be that's what niggas say. OG.
I'm gonna ask you again.
Like, you think I'm the smartest nigga? Nah, I'm just just there talking.
Well, you are for me. Listen.
Oh, yeah,
I'm gonna ask you again, chat, and I need y'all to respond because Flea full of shit.
I got it.
Again. If Karl Anthony Towns can play good defense and not be a liability for us on the defensive end, because remember, you never had us as championship contention. So I'm asking, if he can become a solid defender and not drive us crazy and be a liability, does that make us championship contending this season?
Yes. You go ahead and answer the question now. Yes. If we could get a Karl Anthony Towns that's playing defense along with being aggressive on the offensive end, yes, of course, 1,000%, yes.
Yo, hey, chat, y'all got to mark all this down. This is the second time that I'm agreeing with Flea. Something is up. That's why I said today was a good day. Flea,
today was a good day. But today ends well. That's
yes,
what
I 100% agree, Flea.
Yes.
This is what we looked for in Karl Anthony Towns. Flea, you said it perfectly, correctly. We didn't look for you to be a DPOY. We didn't look for you to be David Robinson or Hakeem Olajuwon or Ben Wallace or Draymond Green or Dennis Rodman. No, we didn't look for you to do that, right? But we looked for you to just be solid, right? And I think if Karl Anthony Towns can continue to play smart basketball, which is don't commit them offensive crazy fouls, don't commit silly fouls, and don't be a liability on defense, that is the difference. That is the difference. You can be a bad defender at the guard position and still be successful as a team. But if you have a bad defender at the center position where you can't, I'm not saying it.
Say that again. Wait. Forget all that. Go say that again because I need I want somebody to be able to clip that up. Say that clearly, concisely. I like what you're saying right now because I want to think about that. Go ahead. I like where you was going.
At the guard position, you can be a bad defender and still be successful as a team.
Okay.
And I'm not saying it's okay to be a bad defender. I'm just saying if your guard just is not able to play good defense, you still can be a good basketball team and win a championship. But if your center, who's supposed to be your rim protector, the anchor of your defense, right? If they can't play defense and they're bad, you have no shot. Look at the difference Hartenstein was for OKC, right?
Huge.
Look, right? Look at all these.
Chet as well.
Right.
Well, with rim protection.
But Hartenstein was the guy that put them over the hump.
With the glue. Yeah.
Right. So when you look at all these NBA championship teams, they always had either a forward or a center that can defend. And right now, with Karl-Anthony Towns, him being the best rebounder in the game, most double-doubles, and now being able to not be a liability on defense, that right there is a recipe for championship contention, Flea. And I think if he continues, we're going to be a problem. We are going to be a problem.
We can't regress. We got to continue to stack days. And I hate to break it to you, OG, and I'm sure you know, but part of stacking days is stacking the next day. And the next day is tomorrow. And tomorrow, we got the defending champions coming to the Garden, I believe.
All right, but
we gonna be at home tomorrow.
Right, but before we go there, right? Because we could definitely cover that a little bit. I think tomorrow we may have to go live during that game.
Oh yes. Oh
yeah. Tomorrow we definitely doing a live reaction, right? But Flea, before we go there, let's talk about Brunson and Anthony Towns tonight, both with a double-double, right? Tonight looking like a legit 1-2 punch. That's what a 1-2 punch does, right? Do you think Karl-Anthony Towns and Brunson can, within this little bit of time, knowing that the playoffs is right around the corner and knowing how important it is, do you think those two can pull it together, get this chemistry in this short span, and make a great impact moving forward into the playoffs?
Listen, I think we forget a little bit, and it's easy to because we did bring in a new head coach. But this is not the first year with Karl-Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson playing together. We were a very successful basketball team last year with those two guys as our best players. So I just want to remind everybody that this is not their first rodeo together. This is not their first playoffs, going into playoffs together. Like, they just have to be better than what they were last year. And I think the chemistry that they can continue to build can be potentially better than last year. With how free-flowing the offense is, read and react, whatever they want to call it. But the fact that it gives them more freedom to do them together, right? If they decide to do them together, the offense could strictly go through those two guys. It doesn't have to be about spray three and this and that. Like, it could strictly be about those two guys are going to get into what they got to get into, and everybody else will get theirs where they can get theirs. So hell yeah, they are putting it together at the right time. And again, I just want to remind y'all, this is the second time. This is year 2. We'll call Anthony Towns and JB, and another opportunity to go on a deep playoff run. Hell yeah, they definitely could get it right.
Wow. I don't know. And I'm gonna explain why. I hope they do, right? Listen, if I could agree with my brother 3 times in one show, I'm playing the number tomorrow, right?
No, you got to play the number tomorrow after that.
Right. But Flea, the reason why I don't know, because still tonight I seen Brunson look off Cat a whole lot of times. And if Brunson could just get in his head that, bro, you need this guy to win a championship. If Brunson could just understand, dog, if you utilize this guy correct and y'all gain his chemistry and you win a title, you become the greatest Knick. or one of the greatest Knicks of all time within a 4-year span. So for me, I don't know, because it just still seems like Brunson is out to get his, right? But
he's our scorer though. He's our killer. Like our killer. Like yes, we ask Super Nigga to do a lot of shit. He's Super Nigga, right? Like we asking him to do a lot of things. So yes, I'm saying the next level for him is to be able to be an elite facilitator, and not like Steve Nash, Jason Kidd, but facilitate, meaning be able to get everybody else involved and get yours. But he got to get his for us to be good. He can't just be regular. He got to get his. And a killer's going to be a killer, bro. A killer got to be a killer.
I totally agree. But looking and watching the type of basketball we've played these last 2 games, that a light bulb has to click in Brunson's head. Like, yo, bro, the game is much easier like this. Like, he's going to always have the ball in his hand. He's going to always be able to get what he wants. He's going to always be the guy that can get the most shots if he wants to. Remember, Brunson can shoot 40 times. No one's going to say anything. This is his team. It's no argument. It's no debate. But he has to understand that you cannot, an 82-game season, and then if you get to the finals, another 16 to another maybe damn near 30 games, and you have to play lights out, super hard pause, game in and game out. You got to find a way to make the game easier for yourself and for your teammates. 1,000. So I just think that sometimes with Brunson, he doesn't understand that, right? Because like you said, Flea, I'm the guy, right? I can get up my shot. I can do this. I can do that. Let me ask you a question before we get to tomorrow night. Big shout out to the chat. Hit that like button. Big shout out to the
chat. Big shout out to DNR Mafia. Big shout out to everybody in the chat. Word.
Chat, I'm asking y'all and I'm asking Flea. Give me one team, Flea, that's in our way to get to the championship. I'm going to ask again. Chat, give me the one team, your opinion, that's in the Knicks way, our beloved Knicks way, to get to the championship, Flea.
I mean, I have to keep it a buck. It got to be the Pistons. It got to be the Pistons. Just the way they playing. Just the way they playing. It would have to be. They're the number 1 seed in the conference. I've watched us figure out how to beat Boston. I watched us figure out how to beat Boston. In a 7-game series, regardless of the Tatum injury, I think we figured out how to beat Boston. And we will compete with them very well. Love what Mike T just said. Absolutely love. We got to highlight what Mike T just said. Nah. Mike T just said.
Oh, sorry, Flea. Sorry. Damn,
my bad, Tiger Girl. Mike T said themselves. I love that answer. I absolutely love that answer, Mike T. But for me, yeah, it would have to be Detroit. It would have to be Detroit. I'm not very concerned about Cleveland. I think every team is going to pose a challenge to us. But the team that's going to take it personal, that's the team that you would have to think that's going to compete harder. And Detroit seems to take this whole thing personal. So you can't act like they're not going to be they're not going to be there to try to get even with us from last year. They got to win series, right? They got to win some series first.
Right.
I don't know how the seeding's going to work. They got to win series, but I think
Flea, there she go.
Nah, but she did a new hairdo.
Flea, there she go.
She did something fly with the hair.
The beautiful, the lovely, the extravagant, the sexy, the exquisite, the miss. I changed my avatar when I damn well please.
Yes, it did.
Nick House Tatted Mommy's in the building. Thank you for your full 99. Flea, listen, man. She do it every time. She do it every time. Big shout out to all the ladies of AllBall TV. Nick House Tatted Mommy, Mo, Cherokee, Rhonda Flores, Tori B, Amari Green. Yes, who am I missing? Tiger Girl, I think I said Cherokee. Listen, big shout out to y'all, man. Y'all show up and show out every time. Flea, I'm gonna give you a sleeper.
Who you got?
That I'm a little nervous about. The Orlando Magic. I think they're a weird matchup for us. I'm not scared of Detroit. Listen. Detroit is a.
I'm not scared of Detroit either, though. Let's be clear. I just think that they're gonna compete. But
right. But when we talk about matchups, right? Just how we're a bad matchup for Denver and San Antonio, the Orlando Magic, right? Fully healthy. They are a matchup problem for us. Shout out CL Kenrick. Thank you for your $2. Another no 100 win. What a pass from Hart to Mikal. That was tough.
Yeah, that was a nice pass. That backdoor, he caught
he
caught that dunk in transition. I like that.
At CL Kenrick, thank you for your $2. Look what Tory B said, Flea. I'm not scared of Charlotte, right?
I love Tory, but she, I know she knows this game. She knows this game too. So if she feels like, there's teams that, people see and they're like, I want to see them in a series where I gotta, see them for 2 weeks and gotta beat them 4 times. I don't know. But then, like OG always says, devil advocate or ball voice, those are the teams you sweep too. Those are the teams you run into that have zero experience going into the postseason and get swept. Like goodbye, right?
But Flea,
both sides.
Right. I think, like I said, this is just something we're discussing. I don't think nobody is right or wrong, right, in this scenario. But Flea, you being who you are, right, knowing the game of basketball. Before we discuss OKC a little bit about tomorrow, right? In chat, I would love for y'all to get in this as well. What's a matchup, Flea, in your mind that's no good for us in the playoffs? So, like I said, you see how for some reason we just match up great against San Antonio and against the Denver Nuggets, who have super duper stars and play great basketball, but for some reason against us, we got their number. Who, in your opinion, in the East is just a weird matchup for us, and it'll make you a little bit nervous?
Weird matchup. Health. Everybody's healthy and ready to go.
Yes.
We going into this playoffs.
Yeah. We talking about this playoffs. Everybody's healthy. I'm gonna ask again. Give me that team in your mind that makes you a little nervous because of the matchup.
The 3-6 is if the playoffs started right now, the 3-6 matchup is us and Philly. I'm like, okay, what we gonna do? That am I confident that we could beat them? Yes, but I'm like, what we gonna do? Them fully healthy. I'm talking about that. This nigga gave us 50 on one leg and had Bell's palsy, bro.
Right.
Like he's different.
So break it down just a little bit. You ain't got to take too long, but maybe 30, 40 seconds. Tell me what about Philly with that matchup makes you a little,
I just feel like Maxey is a hell of a guard. The head of their snake now is Maxey. And Maxey can match what Brunson brings for us.
Yes, he can.
I think. Like, I still think Brunson is still a better player, but I think Maxey is way more explosive. He's probably one of the fastest players with the ball in his hand, 94 feet, right? So the pace and the speed that he brings, along with the athleticism that Edgecombe brings as a rookie, that kid plays with no fear. He ain't got nothing to lose because he's a rookie, and they just give him confidence because they play him. They traded Jared McCain. They said, nigga, you're never gonna play with this Edgecombe kid. You're never gonna play. Goodbye, right? So that backcourt is formidable. Then you look, God bless. Then you look at Paul George, who is a playoff player. What I'm saying, a guy who's played in the playoffs, the experience. Is he going to show up or not? That's another question. But he's been there before. That's not a novice at this, right? And then Embiid, who, call it what you want, 80% of Embiid is really damn good. It's really damn good. it's been shown that it could be really damn good. And they got a solid coach. So for me, I just think that would be an interesting matchup for us. I would be like, we got to win this series. But again, I still think we are the best team in the Eastern Conference when we're playing like we're playing tonight.
For me, in chat, hit that like button. But I also want y'all to engage in this question. Fleet, I'm gonna stick to the same team I said be a problem for us. It's the Orlando Magic. Yes.
Okay.
We have problems with them, especially if they're fully healthy. Their size, just everything about them is good, right? Their toughness, their physical.
They always play
right. Their athleticism. I think the Orlando Magic, for me, is a weird matchup for us. Do I think we'll win the series? Yes. But I think it'll be tougher than what people would make it out to be, right? I think that can go 6 or 7 games. The Orlando Magic, for me, I don't like that matchup. Like I said, I'm taking us, but they play us tough like all the teams that beat us down. I'm sorry. They just do. And for me, it's the Orlando Magic.
The sleeper teams, it always matters with coaching for me. And when I think about the coaching with Philly, I'm like, I may trust Nurse more than I trust most.
Of course.
Right. So like I like the teams, but when you get in a duel and you get into those matchups and you start, figuring things out, because again, they play physical against us, but was Diawara in the lineup? Was Sohan potentially in the lineup? Did we have Alvarado to match Bane's physicality on Brunson? We didn't have that at all when we played against them early in the season. So I would be very, very confident. I ain't gonna lie, OG. I feel what you're saying because of the matchup, how it looked early. I would be confident against Orlando. Just because I don't trust, I wouldn't trust them.
Okay. I mean, I hear you. Like I said, we can talk about this forever. I just love this.
For sure.
I can't wait for the playoffs because these lives is going to be so good, and it's listen, the first rounds in the East is going to be a gauntlet.
Yeah, you got it's must-see TV. 1 through 8, must-see TV.
Even the playing teams, if it's Miami and Charlotte, even if Indiana, whatever team sneaks in is going to be dangerous.
What's the play-in look like right now? Let me look at the play-in.
Right. And why you looking at that? Because, Miami and Indiana, even though they don't have great rosters, they have championship coaching, Fleet. And they are coached by some of the best minds in basketball. So you have 2 teams there that I just think this is going to be insane. And listen. You looking up the Eastern standings?
I'm looking at the standings because I'm trying to look at is 7 through 10.
Hey, we got it right here. It's Orlando, Miami, Charlotte, and Atlanta. So let's do it like this real quick. Let's give our chat, because we got the best chat in the world.
That's a fact.
Let's give them a light preview of if the playoffs started today, Flea. If the playoffs started today, Detroit would be playing Miami, Charlotte, because it's 1 through 8, right?
Well, they got the play-in. So, pardon.
Right.
7 through 10 is going to do the play-in. So, I don't know.
But let's make it simple. 7 through 10.
Okay.
Orlando, Miami, Charlotte, Atlanta. Who do you see out of those 4 teams, the 2 teams that should be there?
Making the playoffs?
Yes.
But the way they've been playing basketball, I got Charlotte
in
snatching
Orlando,
snatching the playoff spot, and I got Charlotte and I got Atlanta sneaking into the end of into the playoffs. Atlanta might be the 8th seed. They just been playing good basketball lately.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go Charlotte and Orlando. But
Okay.
either way, right? So let's say we would have Pistons playing Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
We would have Boston playing either Orlando or Atlanta. Then we go, the Knicks will be playing them 76ers in the first round.
Play Philly. No.
And then you have Cleveland and Toronto. Wow. The NBA, you know how bad they want New York and Philly first round? Do you remember the last time we met them with Philly in the first round? How exciting and electrifying that series was?
That was 2 years ago. Yep. That was 2 seasons ago.
Flea, these playoffs are going to be amazing. Listen, Charlotte, Orlando, Atlanta, Miami. Charlotte, Atlanta, and Orlando. Young dogs, athletic, fun to watch. So either one of those teams get in, I'm fine with. Miami, coached by Eric Spoelstra, ran by Pat Riley. Just professionals, right? You love to see can the underdogs in Miami just continue to do it over and over and over again, right? Flea, quick fast. Giannis tried to sneak back in. And I'm only bringing this up because in his mind, they make it get a play-in, right? He seen Jaylen Brown wasn't playing and said, I'm going to come back and play against Boston, and got their ass kicked.
They got thumped.
Flea, I got to ask you. We know once the season is over, it's right back to Giannis Antetokounmpo where he's going. Flea, should he just come out and say where he wants to go and sit his ass down? Seriously.
Oh, no, he should sit his ass down for the rest of the season and then just take over the summer. That's what he should do. Just sit down for the rest of the season. Don't interrupt the playoffs and all this great basketball we about to watch. Sit your dumb ass down, and we'll talk to you once free agency starts. You'll be the biggest thing talked about in free agency. You'll own sports media once the summer starts. But until then, nigga, go away. Please, go away. Please, get out of the way. You're not going to help them get in the play-in. Even if you get in the play-in, what you going to do with that? You're not about to go on no deep playoff run. That team is not good. They not good.
Flea, before we preview just 2 minutes.
They play tough, but they not good.
Flea, why hasn't Doc Rivers been fired yet?
You know where the bodies is at, man. He knows where the bodies is at, man. He knows where the bodies is buried. He's got the camcorder. He got the pictures. He knows a couple of niggas that was on that island with. He knows them. He knows a couple of. You know what's up, man? Something.
I got.
There's no way. How do you justify this, OG?
Flea, I gotta ask the best chat in the world. Chat. Do we still go after Giannis in the offseason, or is it the hell with Giannis? I'm gonna ask again. I need a thumbs up. I need a Josh Hart up or Josh Hart down. What the hell was that?
Nigga said he ain't like he said, all right, Giannis, he jumped in. Fabian said Giannis, he said no, we ain't doing it.
Josh Hart up, Josh Hart down. Do we still go after Giannis in the offseason, or Flea? Do we say the hell with Giannis and we just do what we got to do? Flea, just one answer, yes or no?
No.
Look, Flea. Hey, David M. Make sure you come pick me up before you do that. Right. Flea, before we get out of here, big game tomorrow. Huge. Big game tomorrow. We watching everybody. Look, Darlene Bryant says no. Mo says no.
Will's here. Will, what up, baby?
Will, what up, baby? Look, now the Sergeant Nick, Doc got 9 lives.
That's a fact.
I don't know how the hell Doc Rivers ain't been fired yet, but kudos to him. Flea, tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, OKC at the crib. What time is that game?
That game tomorrow. That game is on national TV.
7 o'clock. 7 o'clock game.
7 o'clock your time?
Yep.
Really?
ESPN.
That means that's 6 o'clock my time. Yikes.
Tomorrow,
6 o'clock.
Yeah. Tomorrow, hold on real quick, Fleet. Big shout out at Donald C. Cannon 1. Thank you for your $4.99. Salute to the chat. I feel like spending tonight since we don't shout out all the ladies in here. And fellas, tap that like button and don't be a herb. Hey, Donald C. Cannon.
Fucking herb.
That's
man.
right. Thank you. Remember when niggas you call you a herb?
Dog.
Herb.
I love that word. We used to.
That's old school.
Herb.
That's
you
old
herb.
school.
That's old school.
Yeah. Donald C. Cannon. Thank you, man. Yeah. Hey, hit that like button. Flee tomorrow. Real quick, 2-3 minutes before we run and get out of here because we have to get our rest. It's going down tomorrow. We are playing the defending champs. We are playing the current MVP of the league. We are playing the juggernauts that in the beginning of the season, the whole world said they not going to lose 10 games. We got OKC at the crib tomorrow. Flee, please. 30 seconds. What are you looking forward to in this game tomorrow from our beloved Knicks?
Consistency. Just flat out consistency. That's all I'm looking for. Obviously, I want to win. Obviously, I want us to play well, but consistency. I don't want us to look like the team that played against the Cleveland Cavaliers 4 games ago. Consistency. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for us to consistently play defense. I'm looking for us to consistently play for each other. Like, just straight up defense.
Hey,
everything else. Come on, man.
Look what Tiger Girl said.
Do we have a prayer line for them all?
Do we need to have a prayer line? Hey, Tiger Girl, listen. Before the game, I might jump on 5 minutes before. I might have a preacher in the crib with me, and we may have to do a little praying tomorrow. Because Lord have mercy, Flea. If you don't think OKC is going to come and try to show out tomorrow, but Flea, you can continue. You said you're looking for consistency as far as what?
Nah, just defense, man. Defense. Defense turns us into great offense, right? If we could get OKC out, kick the pace up, turn them over, get them uncomfortable, because they play physical. That Dort is a motherfucker. He's a physical guy. He tries to get up in you. Obviously, that's going to be the matchup on Brunson, I'm sure. Or Case and Wallace, whatever they do. But we got to know what they're bringing. Please don't come to this game unprepared, New York Knickerbockers. There's no reason we should come to this game unprepared. Like we don't know what they're about to bring to us. That's what I'm looking for. Act like you got a pulse out there. Act like you playing against the champs and you want to kick their ass, man.
Fleet, look. Tori,
he
said,
what time we
showing up for the prayer line? I'm in. That's why I love that. That's why I love y'all on here, man, because I tell you, y'all the best, man. Flea, I'm gonna tell you what I'm looking for.
What you looking for?
And it ain't from Mike Brown. It's from the fucking players. This is on the players tomorrow, Flea. This ain't on Mike Brown. They got to hold it down, Flea. I 100% agree with you. Smart basketball, high IQ, and defend. This is not on Mike Brown tomorrow at all. This is on the Knicks, the players making a statement, Flea. Mike Brown is going to be Mike Brown, right? We kind of all can agree to that. Now, Flea, I agree with you earlier what you said. He has to be able to outcoach one of these coaches in the playoffs because whoever we play is going to be tough. But tomorrow, we need our players to step up. We need our guys to say, Mike Brown, move to the side. You ain't got shit to do with this. All you need to do is fucking make the substitutions. Flea, we need them to man up. We need them to man up, Flea. No embarrassments, no dumb shit. Guys need to come to play tomorrow. We need Cat and Brunson to show that chemistry that they showed today. And we need guys to toughen up. Because I don't care what nobody says. Any team that comes into the Garden, Flea, they want to show out. And if you don't think SGA and them guys don't want to have a 50 clip on us, so for me, Flea, I'm looking forward to the guys putting this on their shoulders and telling Mike Brown, we got you. Don't worry about it. That's what I'm looking forward to, Flea.
Now you about to let Mike Brown off the hook against the champions? You ain't got a coach tomorrow night, Mike. Show the fuck up tomorrow night, Mike Brown. Don't shorten the rotation. Make sure you play Diawara. Make sure you play Alvarado. Make sure you play the guys you're supposed to play. OG, get the fuck out of here. Mike Brown better show up tomorrow night. Them guys are gonna show up. Mike Brown, show up in your best, in your Sunday's best, nigga. Are you shitting me? Dagnola gonna run circles around you tomorrow night. He has to show up because there's gonna be OG. This is the only reason why I say he has to show up. Because there's going to be a defensive game plan to completely stop Jalen Brunson. How do you counter that, Mike Brown?
Oh, okay.
What you gonna do, baby? What you gonna do?
Okay,
they are going to key in. They're gonna key in on getting the ball out of Jalen Brunson's hands, making things very uncomfortable. The same way Detroit played us. The same way Detroit played us the last time.
Look at Darlene Ryan. Listen. Hey, Darlene Ryan, I'm right there with you. Listen, as soon as I get off live, pause, I'm getting right on my knees and I'm praying. I'm getting right on these bad knees, these Patrick Ewing knees I got. Because y'all don't even see me sitting here when I'm on live with y'all rubbing these old things, right? And I'm definitely praying. Because I tell you right now, if we win, I'm going ballistic. Flea, I 100% agree with you, Flea. I'm not saying he shouldn't have a game plan. I'm not saying that. I'm saying we have to execute the game plan. Guys got to knock down shots. Guys have to defend. We can't keep blaming him, Flea. When we get dog walked by Detroit, that's not him. Guys are flat out giving up, Flea. We can't get embarrassed. We can't. Flea, we have a former clutch player of the year, all NBA guys. We got all-stars. We got great defenders, right? We added to the bench. Yo, y'all got to stop.
I'll read a few scriptures if you need me to tomorrow. Yeah. Amazing 717. Thank you for your 199.
Y'all telling me we about to be up here before the game like this? Godfather on heaven, thou be not name, thou kingdom come. Yo, y'all ain't shit, man. Y'all ain't shit. Flea. Before we run, give me one thing that can get us the victory tomorrow night. One thing we need to do.
Defense and ball movement. That's it. If everybody touch the ball tomorrow and everybody plays defense, we're gonna win tomorrow.
I agree. Defense and we have to take care of the ball. Listen, tonight we had a lot of turnovers. We have to take care of the pass.
We averaged like 13. We can't have 13 turnovers tomorrow night against the Oklahoma City.
If I'm not mistaken, it's saying there we had maybe 10. We had a lot of assists. So, Flea, I agree with you on the defense, right? The other one, which you wasn't wrong, but I'm going to go, we have to take care of the basketball because it can get ugly early. They are looking to defend, create turnovers, get in transition, and they are looking to blow you out, pause early. So, yes, tomorrow, the game is at 7 o'clock. We will be live. Flea, I'll be there. If you run a little late, don't worry about it.
I'll be on the way. I'll be home shortly, but I'll be there.
Hey, chat. If I get 10 Josh Harts, I will come on at 6:55 and we will do a prayer. I'm gonna say it again.
10 Josh Harts. 10 Josh Harts.
10 Josh Harts right now. I will jump on at 6:55. And we will all do a prayer together for this OKC win tomorrow. But Flea, we are definitely going live. Live reaction, y'all. Tomorrow, get y'all asses in the building. Get your
niggas is typing Josh Hart. Niggas said fuck.
Look, these niggas is the worst. Y'all
that's funny as hell. That's funny as hell. They not even putting the thumbs up. They just said Josh Hart.
They typing Josh Hart. Yo, Flea, look. The people have spoken.
Yeah, you got to say a prayer. Got to say a prayer. Good night, everybody.
My fault. I don't know what happened, but Flea, you can hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Flea, look at
Good
this
night,
shit.
everybody.
Hold on, Flea. Hold on. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The people have spoken.
They have.
See y'all tomorrow at 6:55.
Peace.
AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
Deja un like, comentario.
Y suscribe.